What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Nick. As always, you can call me Touch of Ninja. And as I'm sitting here on this main menu looking at this beautiful artwork, I'm just kind of like sucking back a tear of how far the video game industry has come. And a lot of you guys know this, but The Legend of Zelda is hands down by far my most favorite and treasured video game franchise of all time. And it's probably because it's the very first franchise and video game that I ever played in my entire lifetime. Back on the original NES, that beautiful gold bright cartridge that was blinding. It was the very first game that I've ever played, and it kind of set me on my path of being a gamer. And gaming has always been a huge part of my life, and it's probably the biggest part of my life right now in terms of a career with this whole Let's Play YouTube thing that is supported by you guys. But I also like to attribute it to the fact that I also like to think that it's part and parcel because of The Legend of Zelda and that very first game that I ever played. And I'm honest, I nearly cried during my Let's Play walkthrough introduction of The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. I'm trying to keep it together right now, but these games are just so special. They don't come out very often, but when they do come out, it's just, you know, you're in for an amazing experience. And I'm just looking forward to sharing with you guys, sharing the magic with you guys, and hopefully you guys are gonna enjoy this Let's Play walkthrough of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So yeah, as always, if you're gonna enjoy, drop the video a quick thumbs up, and if you're new, feel free to hit that subscribe button because we're in for a long haul, as with most Zelda games. And let's just go have some fun.
Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Wake up, Link.
Talk about your water beds. So this is a full disclaimer. I have played the first 20 minutes of this demo as well as the first shrine, and that's just because I've played at E3 and different various events. Anything after that is just completely new to me, and enjoy the ride the entire way through. So yeah.
That is a Sheikah slate. Take it. It will help guide you after your long slumber.
Link's outfit is sponsored by Under Armour. Those core shorts, though. Gonna become a little bit more presentable now, though. Link's new outfit, sponsored by Hobos R Us. it's bare bones, to say the least.
Hold the Sheikah slate up to the pedestal. That will show you the way.
That lens of truth symbol. The light, it's blinding.
Link, you are the light. Our light. That must shine upon Hyrule once again. Now go.
Can we take a second and appreciate how fabulous my flow is? Look at Link's hair. It's beautiful. Business in the front, party in the back. So as you can see, they introduced the stamina bar. Not 100% sure how I feel about that thus far. But let's all take it all in right now. I got that warm, tingly feeling, even though I've seen this already. But enjoying in the comforts of my own home instead of like surrounded by bajillion people is so much better. Honestly, gotta chill there. Stick power. Alright, let's talk to the creepy old man after I push this boulder down the cliff and watch it go all the way. Yeah! Smush something! So I'm kind of trying to decipher without diving too far into this game exactly where this game stands in the very complicated timeline. It really depends on what theory you prescribe to. I prescribe to the dual timeline theory that branches off from Ocarina of Time starting and the timeline starting off with Skyward Sword. Free baked apple! I beg your pardon. I do believe that is my baked apple. You can't just go about taking whatever you please. Forgive me, Santa. With a Santa laugh, I could not resist pulling your leg. Please help yourself. An apple and open flame make for a succulent treat. It's a bit strange to see another soul in these parts. I'll spare you my life story. I'm just an old fool who's lived here alone for quite some time now. What brings a bright-eyed young man like you to a place like this? Answering a question with a question. That is fair enough. As I cannot imagine our meeting to be a simple coincidence, I should tell you. This is the Great Plateau. According to legend, this is the birthplace of the entire kingdom of Hyrule. That temple there long ago, it was the site of many sacred ceremonies. Ever since the decline of the kingdom 100 years ago, it sat abandoned in a state of decay. Yet another forgotten entity, a mere ghost of its former self. So all the times I've played this, there's always been like a time limit, usually around 20 minutes. at the 20-minute mark, they literally just cut you off and the demo ends. And you guys know me, I'm a completionist at heart. And even though I probably should have, just for sake of wanting to see as much as possible, proceeded with the storyline, I couldn't help not visit the Temple of Time since it's right there in the fact that it's the Temple of Time. But that being said, I was rewarded for my exploration in that there's something in it.
Link. Head for the point marked on the map in your Sheikah slate.
Yes, voice in my head. Still better than Navi. Okay, we are gonna climb the Temple of Time. We are gonna get rushed by this guy. I will steal your club and beat you down with it. Some horn. Alright, up we go. It's so sad seeing the Temple of Time in this sort of state. That very subtle music that just sets the mood. Soldier's bow. Don't have any arrows currently though. We have to go down where we came up from. Well worth the detour. Careful now. Should we have a look? So my theory is, if I'm prescribing to the branch timeline theory, that during one of the timelines, Link was frozen in that state, and now we have again was able to take over. That's my theory currently. So I have this bow, but I need arrows, and I get arrows for defeating archers like these guys. He's calling in reinforcements. Gimme. Bundle of arrows. You guys want to see some gameplay of the arrows? Let's do it. Ready. Headshot. He's going after his club. Oh, there's a red barrel back there. Well, I guess you need fire arrows. Wait a second. Alright, we're gonna do this. I didn't try this, but for science. I don't know if I can... Wait, maybe. For science! Just like in Ocarina of Time. Alright, let's head to... the point on our marker. Yeah, the stamina thing, man, it's really slowing me down. What you got there? Shield and sword. Okay. Oh, I did have it. Shield and sword. You want to see someone build a tower? I like the warning. That squirrel looked delicious. Link, what did you do? I didn't do it. Good thing the Sheikah slate is waterproof.
Try to remember. You have been asleep for the past 100 years. The beast. When the beast regains its true power, this world will face its end.
Ganon dragon.
Now then, you must hurry, Link. Before it's too late.
That is currently far above my pay grade. That's yeah. All right, we're going down now. Careful, we don't fall.
Oh!
Oh! I want it. So, during my walkthrough of Pokemon Sun and Moon, since this game doesn't have, other than the main narrator, any voice acting, I narrated the most of that game. I'm going to do it for this first episode, and I'll probably basically what you guys decide what I should do. Either you want to read it on your own, or if I should just keep narrating, whatever you guys want. Let me know in the comment box below. Winner takes it, alright? So, my, it would seem we have quite the enigma here. That's a big word. This tower and others just like it have erupted across the land one after another. It's almost though a long dormant power has awoken quite suddenly. If you do not mind me asking, did anything occur odd while you were atop the tower? Well now, a voice you say. Did you happen to recognize this mysterious voice? I see, well that's unfortunate. I assume you got caught sight of that atrocity enshrouding the castle. That is Calamity Ganon. 100 years ago, that vile entity brought the kingdom of Hyrule to ruin. It appeared suddenly and destroyed everything in its path. So many innocent lives were lost in its wake. For a century, the very symbol of our kingdom, Hyrule Castle, has managed to contain the evil just barely. There it festers, building its strength for the moment it will unleash its blight upon the land once again. It would appear that that moment is fast approaching.
Oh.
I must ask you, courageous one, do you intend to make your way to the castle? I had a feeling you would say that. Here on this isolated plateau, we are surrounded on all sides by steep cliffs, no way down. If you were to jump off, well, no certain death could be more certain or more foolish. Of course, if you had a paraglider like mine, that would be quite another story. Mine? Oh, certainly why not, but there's no such thing as a free item in this world, you know. Let's see now. How about I trade it for a bit of treasure that slumbers nearby? Okay. So we're headed to that thing right there. Before, I never actually did this during the demo. And that chest is intriguing me. These guys are dancing like it's dinner time. Sword and shield. Got him on the backswing. Whoa. Oh. You have to. I see. So in order to even get that chest to open, you have to defeat all the guys in the area. I already got that. Horn and Fang. Okay, we're heading over here. Look at my inventory real quickly. Got lots of shields. This thing would not sustain any sort of fire attack though. It is literally made by a piece of wood. Swan dive! Gave that a solid 5.8. So I played this demo twice. The first time was on the Wii U version at last year's E3. Oh no. Running out of. And it honestly ran terribly. It was very framey. The frames are really bad. But then I got to check out the Switch version a couple weeks ago, and night and day. Not any more textures, but just in terms of frame rate, it's a lot steadier. Not full 60, but still more consistent. Just jump in the hole, man, head first. Don't question it. To who sets foot in this shrine, I am Oman Ao. In the name of the goddess Halia, I offer you this trial. The Magnesis trial. So once again, I've done this trial, and shortly after, that's basically all I've played of the game. And from here on out, it's all new stuff. Hopefully we bought the extended warranty on the Sheikah Slate, because I feel like it's gonna get dripped on all game. If it was a Nokia, I wouldn't have any qualms, but I think it's supposed to be modeled after what the Nintendo Switch looks like in its handheld form. Alright, Magnesis. Activate. Bring that over here. Drop that down. And down we go. This trial is very short and kind of just gets our feet wet a little. Bulldoze our way. Oh, right, there's a guy there. Forgot about you. Ancient screw. I'm actually gonna borrow this again. Don't worry. I'll be gentle with you. Guess it doesn't really matter where I leave you, but build me a bridge. There. Okay. I had a light bulb moment. Maybe I didn't even need to do that. But yeah, I just made myself life a lot more complicated for myself than I had to. But it's not even really needed because I got that. Pull. And in we go. Talk to Lord Beerus here. You have proven to possess the resolve of a true hero. I am Oman Al, the creator of this trial. I am a humble monk, blessed with the sight of the goddess Hylia and dedicated to helping those who seek to defeat Ganon. With your arrival, my duty is now fulfilled. In the name of the goddess Hylia, allow me to bestow this gift upon you. Please accept the spirit orb. Too bad it's not the ability to make a spirit bomb, because that would be legit. Symbol of courage. May the goddess smile upon you.
Oh!
This guy likes to come in like a wrecking ball. It seems you've managed to get your hands on a spirit orb. Well done. I'm gonna be as sassy as possible. I encourage you to slow down for a minute, my courageous friend. The appearance of those towers and the awakening of this shrine. It's all connected to that Sheikah slate you carry on your hip there. Yet to finish speaking. Long ago, a highly advanced tribe known as the Sheikah inhabited these lands. The great power and wisdom saved this kingdom time and time again. But their ancient technology disappeared long ago, so it's said. It's interesting, however, to think how something like that survived all this time hidden away in a shrine. Like 100-year-old hero time. These shrines are tucked away in numerous places all across the land. On this plateau alone, I believe there are still 3 more. Bring me the treasure from each of these shrines and I'll give you the paraglider. That wasn't the deal. Ooh. Well, I suppose I changed my mind. I'm sure that will be a problem for a go-getter like you. Since I'm feeling generous, I will also teach you a trick for finding shrines. It's always best to survey the area looking from a very high point. Let's see here. How about you make your way to the top of the tower again? I admire your eagerness, but allow me to teach you something else before you go. Take a look at the map of your Sheikah slate. See those blue icons? You should recognize the cave where you woke, the shrine you came from, and the tower. You can travel instantly to any of those places with the Sheikah slate. Or I heard some time ago, I don't know if it actually works as such. This guy is snake oil salesman. Open up the iPad. Yeah, we just pulled off an instant transmission. What? Easy there, Santa Claus. Don't get too excited. I'm surprised he took so long to catch up with an old man like me. I don't think he's human. He's all over the place. Just like that Professor Oak.
Ooh.
Okay, we are marking for shrines. Blue is good. Red is not done yet. There is way too much zoom. Too much zoom. Too much water. There you go. 1. Oh, the one's there. 2. 3. I think that's it. So we're gonna go there. Alright, all set. So we're gonna head towards those 3. And this is where my demo ended. So everything from here on out is all new to me. So I guess the quickest one would be to go to that shrine right there, because I can fast travel to the temple at time and go behind it. Or I should just stay on the ground. Be nice if someone hooked me up with a paraglider. Dude. Okay. I think I'm gonna go the one on the ground first. Don't miss. Falling down. Do not miss, please. So you can see in the bottom HUD, there's the map, but there's also a clock. Something shiny here. Oh. These guys are practicing their arrow shooting. Or, oh, that's probably when they were shooting at me last time. There's also a volume indicator, so I'm assuming there's gonna be some stealth things a little bit later. And then a temperature gauge as well. And the red barrels definitely came back again. I'm sure that all of this will come full circle around a little bit later. Ooh, we got a chest here. The stuff that you do not get to see when you're crunched for time. New clothes! It doesn't look that much better. So it was directly behind the temple, right? Getting dark. Asgard. It's a laser if I ever saw one. Ah. Ancient shafts. What? Okay, I need you to shoot this thing. Come on. Will this work? Come here. Come on, hit it. Yeah, it worked. Nipped me a bit, but I got him to shoot it. Oh, I see there's a back. Is there a back entrance? Okay. My efforts were not in vain there. There we go. You all say the same thing. Bomb trial. I don't have bombs. I have bombs. Hooray. What is this thing? Oops. Wow, give you bombs right away. I didn't even have to go through a dungeon. Just hook you up. Claymore. It's a two-handed sword though. It's a big sword. I like how this is like remote detonated now. I don't have to like stress myself out of making sure it's perfectly timed. The perfect toss. Playing catch here. Eat the bomb. Well, like I said, there is some stuff of timing now. Okay. One more. Load! Fire! Can you just shoot me? Can I be sent across there? Let's see. Yeah! I almost feel like I should take this. It's like I can do something else with it. Is it made of metal? No. No. It's not. Well, if I see anywhere it could possibly go, I'll come back and get it. I could probably just push it off, actually. I'm done your bomb trial, I think. You're free! Spirit orb. So I don't know, this game is changing the formula a lot because in previous games, or older Zelda games, the story and the dungeons have been fairly linear up until the 3DS game, A Link Between Worlds, where you can basically go to any dungeon you want in any order that you want. You weren't limited by the items of that dungeon. So I'm wondering if this game on console is going to kind of take that true, really go where you want feel of an open world game. Alright, so anytime that I started to go around to this area, it became extremely cold. I couldn't really survive, so I've got a torch now that I found at a camp. Let's see if that'll help. Oh. Oh dear. Why did I put away the flame? Too cold, too cold, too cold. Alright, so I'm trying to reach the next area. Problem is, though, I don't have the correct clothing to make it into this cold zone, so I decided to grab a torch and keep it lit as long as I possibly can. Gotta do what you can, man. Can't sprint either. So I'll try this. The torch will sustain me. Okay, let's get to that next shrine. Can't sprint because if I sprint, it puts away the torch. See what happens. Okay, I'm just gonna try and make it towards this campfire. Taking damage. Wrong sword. Wrong weapon. Knock you out of midair. Come on. Please, clothing that's warmer. Nope. Let's deploy this box. Well, now we're up here. So, back on the torch again. Light. Good. Now we keep moving. There's gotta be a better way to do this. There just gotta be. Back. Stay near the fire. Finish him. Oh, he got hidden. Oh, his thing's on fire now. Didn't realize I could do that. Clothing. More arrows. Better eat something. Eat those mushrooms. Getting closer to the shrine now. Maybe this one will give me ability to stay cold or stay warm. Birdie! Is there a climb down option? No, but there's a fall down option. Okay. Down we go. Had to put a thinking cap to this game. Stasis. Drip, drip, drip. Oh, it's the it's the gear. I thought it was the actual. Move up. Is that a hammer? Ooh. Gotta sledge me a boulder out of the way. Ha! Interesting. Oh, there's a chest back there. Give me that chest. Traveler shield. Use a potler as a shield. Sprint over here. Oh, that's crazy. That's so nuts. Hit someone in the eye with that thing. Okay. 3 out of 4, 1 more to go. One more spirit orb in the bank. I want to buy this guy a sandwich, man. He's been waiting in this box for 100 years. He looks hungry. I can see his ribs. Out of here. There is a chest here. I will blow you up. Pump you up. Okay, I guess I have to use the time power. That's crazy. There, I got that. I'm going up. It's cold up here though. Take a break on this ledge. What is that? Oh, it's another hammer. I'll take it. This item management game is quite strong. Just had enough. I gotta get back to that fire. Okay. Oh no, what did I just do? Oh, what just happened? Wow! I didn't think that would work. That I walked right beside it, that it would just blow up on me. Wow. That's crazy. Try that again. Alright, now the long trek to the other side. Okay, I died getting here. Luckily, it looks like it gave me a save point. And then there's a group of guys up here. And they're next to a beautiful fireplace hucking snowballs at me. What? No, you don't get your weapons. Someone's chucking rocks at me too. Oh. Seared steak in his house. An apple. All right, last one. There is a chest in there. I feel like if I jump in, I'm gonna die from hypothermia. It's a tough call. Don't worry, Link, we're not staying out here long. And down we go. Last power of this great plateau. Nice. So that's how I get that chest. Working some ninjutsu here. Cool. That is sweet. There needs to be. Looks like there needs to be some water though. Yeah. One-shotted. Ancient screws. Give me a chest. Ugh. Inventory manager game. Oops. Forgot to jump. Jumping is important. I'm stuck on here. That was strange. Oh, I see. Build and push, probably. But I can push it, right? Oh, I can raise the platform. There it is. Didn't realize that I wasn't on stable footing. The final one. Okay, what do I do with all these things? That's chilly. Can I swap the paraglider for warm clothing? Oh, it's finally time for me to tell everything, but first... Can I have your lantern? Find the spot where those lines intersect. I shall wait for you there. I knew it! You weren't human. I knew it. It's gold. 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 Yeah, I know, Link. It's chilly. It's chilly, man. Alright, I'm going to grab this chest before I see where those paths intersect. Oh, nippy. She's a snippy one. Oh dear, do not spend any more time in the water than I have to, please. Open, please be good. Opal. Opal. I gotta get to that fireplace, or I can just fast travel. Fast travel. I'll decipher where I'm supposed to go after I get to some place where I'm not freezing. Right, he said he'd meet me in a place that's centered amid the 4 shrines. So if I extrapolate from here to here, I think he's like, he's at the Temple of Time. Yeah. Yeah. It's a good place to meet. Yep. There he is. This is all lit up and pretty now. Oh no, never mind, he's not here. Oh, never mind. Yeah! You can offer me great power. Stamina, please. I can always just be careful, but I can't have more stamina. Thank goodness.
Ho!
The blessing of the goddess has made you more resilient, I see. Here I am. Rocking like a hurricane. Oh, almost lost my grip. Let's regain here a bit here. Wind blowing in my face. I already got this bow. What are you?
Well done there, young one.
He speaks!
Now then, the time has come to show you who I truly am. I was King Rome Bosphoramos Hyrule. I was the last leader of Hyrule. A kingdom which no longer exists. The Great Calamity was merciless. It devastated everything in its path, lo, a century ago. It was then that my life was taken away from me. And since that time, here I have remained in spirit form. I did not think it wise to overwhelm you while your memory was still fragile. So rather than that, I thought it best to assume a temporary form. Forgive me. I think you are now ready. Ready to hear what happened 100 years ago. To know Calamity Ganon's true form, one must know the story from an age long past. The Demon King was born into this kingdom, but his transformation into malice created the horror you see now. Stories of Ganon were passed from generation to generation in the form of legends and fairy tales. But there was also a prophecy. The signs of a resurrection of Calamity Ganon are clear, and the power to oppose it lies dormant beneath the ground. We decided to heed the prophecy and began excavating large areas of land. It wasn't long before we discovered several ancient relics made by the hands of our distant ancestors. These relics, the divine beasts, were giant machines piloted by warriors. We also found the Guardians, an army of mechanical soldiers who fought autonomously. This coincided with ancient legends, oft repeated throughout our land. We also learned of a princess with a sacred power, and her appointed knight, chosen by the sword that seals the darkness. It was they who sealed Ganon away using the power of these ancient relics. 100 years ago, there was a princess set to inherit a sacred power, and a skilled knight at her side. It was clear that we must follow our ancestors' path. We selected 4 skilled individuals from across Hyrule and tasked them with the duty of piloting the divine beasts. With the princess as their commander, we dubbed these pilots champions, a name that would solidify their unique bond. The princess, her appointed knight, and the rest of the champions were on the brink of sealing away Ganon. But nay. Ganon was cunning, and he responded with a plan beyond our imagining. He appeared from deep below Hyrule Castle, seized control of the Guardians and the divine beasts, and turned them against us. The champions lost their lives, those residing in the castle as well. The appointed knight bravely collapsed while defending the princess. And thus, the kingdom of Hyrule was devastated absolutely by Calamity Ganon. However, the princess survived to face Ganon alone.
Link, you are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
That princess was my own daughter, my dear Zelda. And the courageous knight who protected her right up to the very end. That knight was none other than you, Link. You fought valiantly when your fate took an unfortunate turn. And then, you were taken to the Shrine of Resurrection. Here you now stand, revitalized 100 years later. The words of guidance you have been hearing since your awakening are from Princess Zelda herself. Even now, as she works to restrain Ganon from within Hyrule Castle, she calls out for your help. However, my daughter's power will soon be exhausted. Once that happens, Ganon will freely regenerate himself, and nothing will stop him from consuming our land. Considering that I could not save my own kingdom, I have no right to ask this of you, Link. But I am powerless here. You must save her, my daughter, and do whatever it takes to annihilate Ganon. Somehow, Ganon has maintained control over all 4 divine beasts, as well as those guardians swarming around Hyrule Castle. I believe it would be quite reckless for you to head directly to the castle at this point. I suggest that you make your way east out to one of the villages in the wilderness. Follow the road out to Kakariko village. There you will find the Elder Impa. She will tell you more about the path that lies ahead. Consult the map on your Sheikah slate for the precise location of Kakariko village. Make your way past the twin summits of the dueling peaks. From there, follow the road as it proceeds north.
Here's the paraglide, just as I promised. Hooray! Fly off the cliffs of this area. We actually got some lore right away and voice acting. And we actually know how to pronounce things now. Shedding a little tear here. Main quest. Destroy Ganon. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for me as I paraglide down off the Temple of Time. I think we're gonna call it a first episode right here. That was a really interesting plot twist. Well, not so much a plot twist, more my mind was blown that we actually got another voice actor in the game and we met the King of Hyrule right away at the very start, which is something else. I don't think we ever actually personally have met a king in any of the games that I played anyways. But this is certainly a different Legend of Zelda than I grew up with in terms of gameplay. And I'm really excited to see where it goes and all the different changes that they have come up with in the new direction the series is going in. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the series. As always, if you enjoyed the series and you're going to follow up with it the entire way through, drop this first video a quick thumbs up to help it and the channel. And other than that, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I shall see you guys next time. As always, have a fantastic day.